The Prophet ﷺ, in the first 3 years of his message, he didn't go out in front of everyone and stand in the streets and tell everyone, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, calling people to the message. Yes, that moment came. But in the beginning, as Islam was growing and people were learning about it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught the Prophet ﷺ to keep this message quiet. Does this mean that he did not spread it? No. He went to his close family members and he told them about it. He went to those people that he felt he could trust that they would respond in a positive way, and he told them that I am a messenger of Allah. Listen to this Quran. And slowly those people would tell a few people, and those people would tell a few people. This message was spreading bit by bit, little by little. But here's the deal. How does this affect me and you? When we want to change and we want to bring about transformation in our life, a lot of us, the first thing we want to do is we want to post about it. First day you start working out, I'm going to the gym. Post upon it on the gram and wherever. But what we learn from this is grow in secret. Grow within yourself first. Build your strength. A lot of times when people convert, and I can tell you a story from my own life, a lot of times we have zeal, we want to tell everyone, but maybe we haven't learned everything necessary to openly defend our religion. I'll share with you one incident that when I first became Muslim, like every other Muslim, I want everyone to know. And I remember I tell a group of people, I'm Muslim now. And someone looked at me and he said, oh, you think you're a Muslim? Well, when you guys do that wudu thing, that wash up thing, do you use soap or don't you? Now I'm brand new, I don't know anything. I said, we use soap. And he said, see, you're not a Muslim. Muslims don't use soap when they do wudu. Had I kept it secret, had I allowed myself to grow, had I allowed myself to learn more, I wouldn't have been placed in those tight situations. A lot of times when Muslims convert, when they come into Islam, we immediately try to make it public. We want everyone to know, not realizing that sometimes that all of that attention can bring difficulties on that person that they're not yet ready to bear. So the beauty about studying this phase is that we learn that it's okay to start off quiet. As our numbers grew, and guys, you got to imagine this. There's 20, 30 Muslims in all of Mecca. And some of them don't even know about the other people who are Muslim. That's why we have conflicting narrations where people say, well, I was the third one, and someone goes, I was the seventh one. Because often people were accepting Islam and other people didn't know about each other. It was in this time that the Prophet ﷺ, he goes into the house of Darul Arqam, the house of Arqam. This became the hangout place right under Safa. This became the hangout place where the Muslims gathered together to learn and hear about the new revelations as they were coming. It was at this time that there were just a few prayers of the day. And so when Asr time would come, the narrations say that the Muslims would split up and go into the valleys, groups of one, groups of two, groups of three, small groups, and they would go and pray. Of course, rumors were spreading that there's this new group of people with this strange ideology that God is one. But they were riffraffs, they were a few people, they were the youngsters. Who cares about them? The phase of secret da'wah, brothers and sisters, teaches us that you don't have to put everything out there from the beginning. You can allow yourself to mature. You can allow yourself to grow quietly. And when other people convert, when other people change, we can also remind them, hey, you don't have to tell the whole world. When you're strong enough, when you're ready, you can let the world know. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow all of us to understand the proper Islamic pedagogy to growth and reformation and change. May He allow us to know that sometimes it's important to grow strong in secrecy.
Our goal and objective here at Qalam is to make the knowledge and the understanding of Islam as accessible as possible to as many people as we can. Alhamdulillah, we hope and pray that this video was of benefit to you and that you benefited from the knowledge and the understanding shared here. Continue to help us reach as many people as possible and share the knowledge of our beautiful religion worldwide by going to supportqalam.com and becoming our partner in these efforts.